Timeless Principle 67. Fail forward. No man ever become great or good except through many and great mistakes. I would say, except through many and big mistakes or failures. Many people, my friend, fail to take action because they are afraid to fail. Successful people, on the other hand, realize that failure is an important part of the learning process, or failure is an integral part of becoming a successful person. They know that failure is just a way we learn by trial and error. Not only do we need to stop being afraid of failure, but we also need to be willing to fail. I would say even eager to fail if you really want to learn something or draw some positive conclusion or inferences. I'll call this kind of instructive failure failing forward, and that's a principle. Simply get started, make mistakes, listen to the feedback, and keep moving forward towards the goal you have set in for yourself. Every experience, my friend, will yield you more useful information that you can apply next time. And this is how the process goes on. Therefore, one should not be having any kind of fear of failure. Fail forward is just a process. The principle is perhaps demonstrated most compellingly in the areas of these days, modern days, these all kinds of startup businesses. For instance, venture capitalizes. All these venture capitalists, they know that more businesses fail. But in the venture capital industry are new strategies emerging. If the entrepreneur is 55 years or older, the business has a 73% chances of survival or the success. Why? Because these older entrepreneurs have already learned from their previous mistakes so much that there remains lesser possibility of failure. They are simply a better risk because through a lifetime of learning from their failures, they develop a knowledge base, a skill set, and a self-confidence that better enables them to move through the obstacles, all kinds of impediments to ultimate success. My friend, I remember one of my favorite stories which I keep narrating in my talks, that one of the scientists was asked that how he has made such a very important medical breakthrough. He responded that it all came from a lesson his mother has taught him when he was just simply 2 years old. He had been trying to take a bottle of milk out of the refrigerator, and when he lost the grip and spilled the entire contents on the floor. When he lost, and his mother, instead of scolding him, said, "What a wonderful mess you have made." And he was surprised. He said he has rarely seen such a huge puddle of milk. Well, the damage is already done. She said, "Now, would you like to get down and play in the milk before we clean it up?" Indeed, he did. And after a few minutes, his mother continued, "You know, whenever you make a mess like this, eventually you have to clean it up. So, how would you like to do that? We would use a towel, sponge, or more, whatever you prefer." And after they have finished the cleaning up the milk, she said, "What we have learned from this incident, it's only, even if you do a mistake or things fall, take the most of it. At least fulfill your pleasure of playing and then you clean it up." My friend, failing forward is one of the finest thing and you should not be scared of if you really want to succeed. Thank you very much.